I was just in the basement trying to get together some stuff last minute to go with Cuddles and her new foster, who is on our Discord now and introduced herself there last night and shared the cat tax photos of all the kitties and cats that she's fostering right now. I think right now. She does a lot of fostering. So I was in the basement trying to put together some extra stuff for her and her kittens. And I thought these guys deserve to have a princess tent, which must be what's in this box here. Indeed it is. I thought we could set this up before mailbag. Although I suppose when this goes to the recording, it will probably start earlier than, it's, you know, like now, I guess, or earlier than this. Wow, they're already interested. How about that? All right, let's see. Did that camera finish rebooting yet? While I'm doing this, I wanted to mention that I did get a message from the new foster saying she's going to be early, and that means mailbag is going to be extremely brief. Despite the fact that we've got a fair amount of stuff to go through, whatever we don't do in the first, say, 15 minutes, we're just going to push until tomorrow. I'm hoping that I can go into Cuddles' room and manage to wrangle her into her crate before the new person even gets here, because, frankly, I want it to be like sort of the last time I have to traumatize her, and not to have the foster here when I do it, so that she doesn't have any bad memories of that. She's just going to get in the box and get out in a whole new place. On that note, though, I should mention that, what was it I was going to say about her going to the new foster? Traumatized. Well, it'll come to me. Where was I? Oh, I put the gabapentin in her food, and she doesn't want to eat it, even though it's high-value stuff, and I intentionally didn't feed her much last night, just so she'd be extra hungry. So she's just a little too smart. And then I put some of the probiotics that have this like flavorant in there that cats just love to eat, and that got her to eat her meds last time. And she's still like, nah, I'm wise to your ways, buddy. So she's not medicated at all for this, and it's going to be a real adventure trying to get her packed up. So I'm just going to go ahead and put her in my carrier, and then whatever carrier the new foster brings, I can just get it back from her later, or not. You know, she can just keep it. That's fine too. But hopefully I can get that done before she turns up. Just have it out of the way. Also, as I'm sure you can hear, I still have a cold going on. My voice is like an octave deeper, a little raspy. It doesn't bother me too much, but I don't want to make her sick, so it's probably just going to be quick, and I'm going to be masked up and all that. It's really just been a bit of a cough and a sore throat. Other than that, it's not too bad, but it is hanging on a little longer than I thought it was going to. It's been a week now. Let's see. I know Rafter's got a bit of a limp. I checked her out this morning. It doesn't seem too bad to me. I don't think that there's anything there to worry about. Just natural little kitten stuff. But we'll be keeping an eye on it just in case, you know, if it turns out I'm wrong. But I manipulated a bit. She didn't seem to mind the way that she would if it were a real injury. So I'm not too concerned about it right now. It's probably just bruised from, pulled her nail a little bit from grabbing onto something and not being able to let go right away. Happens to kittens all of the time. The kids, Cuddles' kids went to the vet this week, and so did Cuddles. I got the message from the doctor that their blood work was good. There was something she wanted to follow up on for, let's see, who was it? It was PJ, I believe. No, it was Cashmere. She just wanted to do an extra test, which probably is going to turn up nothing. But she already had the blood for that too. We didn't have to go back. She just wanted to get my permission to send it in. So let's see. I don't know for sure though, and I wanted to clarify with her and haven't yet, whether everybody else was fine, included Cuddles or not, because there was still some question last I heard of whether she got enough of Cuddle's blood to do any testing on. But she was going to try. So I would kind of assume that includes Cuddles is fine, but I can't guarantee that is what she meant. I will clarify that. I'll find out from her. This is just coming apart every time now. There's a chance that the foster will show up even earlier than I expect, early already. So, you know, I'll kind of keep an ear out for that during mailbag, and if we have to end it quickly, apologies in advance. And as far as Cuddles going, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to miss her, but I know that, you know, basically our relationship right now is wrecked, and I could gain that back, but I haven't bothered because I knew she wasn't staying. But I do think that she is a sweet cat underneath it all. She just doesn't always know what to do with that affection, and it gets to be a little much for her, I think. And I understand that. I think we all can understand that on some level. So I know that once she has somebody that can spend that time with her and really form a bond that you know, they can maintain, she's going to do really, really well, I think, for her foster and for anybody else that would see her. Plus, I think I don't know if the new foster is going to introduce her to the other cats and kittens that they're fostering or not, but I do think that she would get along fine with other cats. You know, fine the way that, like, Sky or Ari does, where at first they hiss and they're like, keep your distance, but then as long as everybody keeps their distance, in a few weeks they're friends, friendly enough, you know. So I really get the impression that that's the way that she is. I just haven't wanted to test it because there's no benefit in testing it for me. But I do think that she could do that, and it wouldn't be a bad idea, actually, if you have the time again and you think she's going to be with you for a while. Why not?